May I please have the children come forward at this time? Can you please explain to me why you are 8 miles away? Get over here. What am I, a monster or something? Get over here. What are you doing out there in Cleveland, Ohio out there? Get over here. Closer, closer. What are you doing out there? Get over here. I mean, do you want me to wear perfume or something? He said, no? Okay. All right, Kalimera Pedya. Good, Kalimera, yeah. So, today is National Church Music Sunday. National Church Music Sunday. Who sings in the church? Yes, little girl. The choir, excellent girl. And are you Amalia? Panayota? Amelia. All right, Amelia, whatever. All right, you don't have to get technical on me. As a matter of fact, just for that, get closer. All of you, get closer here. Closer, closer, closer. All right. Now, yeah, the choir. Who else sings in the church? The what? The chanters. Excellent boy. Over here. And none over there right now. So, yes. Do you have a favorite song? Do any of you have a favorite song? You're not going to say what it is? Okay. All right. I can't wait to hear this song, I'm telling you. Anybody else have a favorite song? Yes, sir. Never Gonna Give You Up. Okay. Okay. Where have I gone wrong? Closer, closer, closer. All right, Never Gonna Give You Up. Okay, now, what is a song in the church called? The church has songs, but they're not really called songs. What are they called? Church. The Holy Spirit inspires the song, but what are the songs called? Starts with an H. Hymns, who said that? Excellent girl, yes, Anna. So, the hymns. I wonder, do any of you have a favorite hymn that's in the church? Do any of you have a favorite hymn in the church? Yes, sir. You like one of them, but you don't know the name of it. That's beautiful. You know the name of that rock and roll song, I'm telling you. Okay. The hymn at the end? Okay. Very good. Okay. All right. So I want to tell you a story today, because this is National Church Music Sunday. I want to tell you the story of a hymnographer, someone who wrote hymns. He wrote over 1,000 hymns. This guy lived 1,500 years ago, 1,500 years ago. It's him, and it's him. Does anyone know his name? I don't think so. I would be super impressed. St. Patrick? No. It's Saint Romanos. Saint Romanos. He lived 1,500 years ago, 1,500 years ago. Where were you 1,500 years ago? Beautiful. We were not born, she said. Okay. Okay. All right. So, that is an excellent, smart question. You're a smart girl. What is your name? Sophie. She's your what? She's your friend. Beautiful, Sophie. You know, so anyway, I want to tell you about this man. He was a good man. He was a young man, and he loved the church. And he loved the hymns of the church. But he had a horrible voice. Terrible. People didn't even like to hear him. Even when he talked, he sounded like a frog or something. You know, like this. It was horrible. People like cringed there when they... But, you know, he loved the church, and he would like clean. He'd come here early in the morning, and he would clean the vessels of the church. He would clean them by himself. And you know how we give communion? You know the big cup for communion? Well, I wanted to show you there's a little cup too. Isn't that nice? It looks like a doll's communion, yes. But a toy cup, yeah. You know what I use this for is when I go to visit the sick in the hospital, and I just take a little and I give them Holy Communion. But he would shine all these cups and all the vessels of the church and the candle stands. And he would, this Romanos, he would even light all the candles. You know, he was here to light all the candles. And he would take care of the oil lamps. He would make sure the oil lamps were all up to the fullness. And, but again, he had a horrible voice. But, and people didn't like him. Some of the chanters didn't like him. But the patriarch, the Bishop of Constantinople, liked him because he saw his piety. He saw that he was a holy boy. And so he would just say, you know, Romanos, I want you to be a deacon, and I want you to join the choir. I know you struggled, but I know you love the church hymns. And I want you to join the chanters. And the chanters were horrified. He's going to put this guy with us. We have been educated. We have great voices, not like mine. Sorry. But they hated him. They didn't like him. And they didn't want him in their crowd. And he overheard them once. He was saying, this guy can't even read. And when he sings, and then they all started laughing, and he heard it, and he was he was heartbroken. He was in tears. He kept it to himself. But then one day, it was December 24, the day before Christmas. You know how we have a big service on Christmas Eve in the church. He was part of the group, and every Christmas Eve, one of those chanters over there would come to the middle, and he would sing a hymn. And he would even be able to make up words as he went along because he was educated. And so they trusted him with making up songs. So every year, one of the persons would come to the middle. Now, one year, the guys who didn't like Romanos, you know what they did? They pushed him into the middle on that night. The emperor was there. The patriarch was there. All the people, all the dignitaries, all the people of the city were there. The church was packed, and they pushed him out into the middle, and they said, okay, you are a part of us, show us something. And he was there like this. And he froze. He tried to open his mouth, and nothing came to him. It was so, how do you think he felt? What's the word Disappointed is one word. Embarrassing. Embarrassed, yes. Sophia. Sad, yes. Frustrated, yes. He was humiliated. Yes, humiliated. And so what he did, after everyone was waiting and, do something, he just started tearing and went back with the guys hiding in the back. He was totally humiliated. That night, when everybody left and you could still smell the incense, he went in front of the icon of the Theotokos and he just poured out his heart to her. Said, Mother of God, I love the hymns. Please just help me in any way you can. Just help me. And he felt a little comforted by that. He went home and he fell asleep, but there was tears on his pillow. That night, he got a vision from the Mother of God. She came to him in his dream. And she had a scroll, a little rolled up paper. And she said, Good Romanos, I want you to take this and I want you to swallow it. And in the dream, he swallowed the scroll. The next morning, he woke up and this sweet taste was still on his lips. And he received this, like you said, son, the Holy Spirit. He received the Holy Spirit. Something came over him, a confidence. And he went to church that day. And he had this beautiful thing in his mind with the Theotokos, and he had a confidence about him. And on Christmas Day, he went out into the middle and he sang a hymn that he made up himself that we still sing to this day. So it was Christmas. He said, Today, the Virgin. And you'll see in the icon, the little next to him, shows the Virgin. He says, Today the Virgin gives birth to the one who is above everything. And the earth offers a cave to the unapproachable. Angels with shepherds glorify him. The wise men journey with a star, since for our sake the eternal God comes to us as a little what? He comes as a little child. And the choir is going to chant this hymn for us right now. This is the hymn that he made up 1,500 years ago. There are people in your life, children, that are going to be mean to you. It's going to happen. Some people are just fueled that way. They pick on people. They bully people. You know, when you experience that, when you yourself are humiliated, run to the Mother of God. Ask her for her prayers. And also, when you look at these people, don't fear them. As a matter of fact, pity them, because there's something in them that is making them suffer. These people that want to hurt you, they're suffering. Pray for them as well if you can do that. God bless you today through the prayers of Saint Romanos. Amen.